Hello. Oh, it is cold up here in Philadelphia. How are you guys doing tonight? Just gonna wait to see if anybody gets in here for today. If not, I'll just talk to myself. You guys go watch it back. Let's see. Hey, hey. Hi, how are you doing? I hope all is well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hello, guys. Oh, Shay. Sorry, that's my dog. One second. Shay, are you coming in or okay? Eh, I'm back. Um, okay, let me see something. Hi. I'm doing good. How are you? Uh-uh. I'm kind of cold. As you can see, I have some layers on right now. Um, I decided to hop on here today just to talk to you guys and say hello. I know some of my community updates have been a bit of a Debbie Downer recently. Um, so I just wanted to check in with you guys, not only to see how you guys are doing in the midst of what's going on in the world right now, but also to let you guys know that I'm doing okay and that there is, sorry, there is more content to come soon. I have a couple more mashups that I'm going to be putting on my YouTube channel probably tonight, actually. So I don't know, I've been uploading stuff pretty late recently, and is this a good angle? I guess whatever. I guess this will do. I'll hold it. I was trying to prop it up on my laptop, but that didn't seem to work too well. So yeah, I see you guys are really liking the Ariana mashups that I've been putting out recently, and so that really means a lot because I love Ari and Positions. Her latest album, which you guys should go stream, is really good. So yeah, um, okay, so I might as well just get into it. So as you guys know, I was kind of hit with like a double loss over the past month and a half. My aunt Ruby passed away first, and I live in Florida currently, so I wasn't able to make it to the funeral for a multitude of reasons. The most due to COVID, of course. Um, and so that was very unfortunate. And then my grandfather recently passed away 2 weeks ago, so I told myself, you know what? That's one, that's my grandfather, but two, I just couldn't miss another funeral, so I had to fly up to my childhood home, which is Philadelphia. I'm born and raised Philly, and so I haven't. I mean, I've put some mashups and stuff out, but I haven't really been able to be as consistent as I'd like to right now. Especially with, if you guys don't know, a couple of you guys recommended that I. Oh, here's come here, Shay. You want to come up here, Shay? Come here, Shay. Okay, she's hungry. We'll feed her in a minute. Huh? Yeah. So my Patreon. So because of the funeral and stuff and the losses, I wasn't able to be as consistent as I wanted to as it first started. Um, so I wanted to let you guys know what was going on with that and the reason behind it because a lot of you guys had recommended that I did start a Patreon. I had one before, but I didn't really do anything with it. I don't think I looked into it too much to really understand what it was going on. But yeah, so like over there, I'll be doing. There's like three different tiers. The first tier is just like you get a direct, immediate downloads to like anything that I put out, whether that's in the past, or in the future. So that's like mashups, original stuff. You get like immediate downloads to that through the email list. So it'll be sent to your email every release, and it'll also be on the Patreon. And then the second tier, I believe, you're so little cute. Your math, thank you. I know. I'm like 5'3". I'm so short. I look younger than I am. I'm 22. I turned 23 next month. Um, but hello, thank you so much for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, so the second tier, it has like Q&As and feedback stuff. So if you guys ever want to like send me stuff to like listen to or even like help work on in some capacity or even just like, you know, just to talk about it. And I'll also be doing DJ lives. I think that's on the second tier. You guys can check for me. I'm just starting it out. So but I'll be doing like exclusive DJ lives for the Patreon subscribers. And then the third tier membership, which I think is $10, that one has like I'll be doing a bunch of different tutorials. You guys have been asking me for in-depth tutorials for a while now. So I'll be doing those on the different programs that I use regarding different kinds of content that I put out. So I'll be doing mashup tutorials, I'll be doing original production tutorials, and that'll be really fun to do with you guys. And we'll also be able to, do it step by step. I'll be doing one-on-one sessions too to help out with people because all I want to do is give back to you guys. Like I'm not even the type of person that wants to like monetize anything that I put out, period. But you guys have asked and recommended to after my band camp got shut down. So I just wanted to give you guys a way. But if you guys wanted to, that's a way for me to not only have an intimate relationship with you guys, which is the most important to me, but to also be able to give back because that's all that I'm about. So if you're just like you just want to listen to like the music and just have like legitimate download links, I just recommend the first tier, which is just $1 a month, and you can honestly cancel whenever you want and resubscribe or whatever. Like I totally get it. We are going through a hard time right now, but yeah. So my Patreon is definitely live right now. It is patreon.com/Jameer Reese Davis, my name, and you guys can go subscribe if you want, and we'll have tons of fun over there. I'm probably gonna like I said, I'm in Philly right now, but I'm probably going to do a DJ live as soon as I get back home, which should be early next week. So that should be lots of fun. Um, so that's good. And then I also tweeted, I posted on the YouTube community about the possible, I don't want to jinx it, but the possible Grammy nomination. The Grammy nominations are on, I believe they're November 24th. So I've heard from a couple of people that are really good with their Grammy predictions, and they think that Division's project has a really good chance of being nominated. Um, it may be the track that I help work on, which is Between Us, featuring Snow Allegra. So you guys should go stream it because I worked on it. So yeah, that was a really big win for me. I'm a huge Division fan, and they're such incredible people. So yeah, that would be amazing if I was Grammy nominated. I know Grammys aren't everything. I don't put too much stock in them, especially considering the politics and all that stuff that goes into it. But I cannot lie, and I won't say that if it were to happen that I wouldn't be ecstatic and happy. I mean, that would be really cool. Um, yeah. So hello everyone. If you're just joining, I'm just kind of talking to you guys and letting you guys know what's going on. Do you have any albums that you would recommend to listen to? Love anything R&B from Ali and Chloe. Oh, if you have not listened to Victoria Monet's latest project, Jaguar, it's absolutely excellent from top to bottom. It's an amazing, um, straight up like R&B album. It's really good. And then I don't know why it took me so long, but I recently got into Kalani's latest album, which is really, really good. So I'd definitely recommend those two for sure. Um, maybe that's also what I'll do, like on not even just on my Patreon, but I'll do it on the YouTube community. Like if I find any new music, I'll share it with you guys because I appreciate you guys sending me that music as well. You guys have put me on to a lot of great people. I also recommend Kalala, Kelela. I recommend you guys check her out. She's really incredible. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Um, Yeah, and I'm also going to be for my Patreons. I'm going to be. I don't know if I put it on the tiers, but I know a lot of people like to do like certain requests and stuff, so I might make that a thing because I'm not really a request type of person. And only for a reason because I don't really do mashups for like a living or career. Like I know a lot of people like know me off of those, but they're genuinely just something I do for fun. So I don't ever want to feel like I'm like obligated to make something, if you know what I mean. But for that type of thing, like I think it could make sense on that front. And you're so welcome. I'm going to think of some more. I might drop a few more gems. Ooh, this is a little bit. This is like a decade old album, but I really do recommend Latoya's Lady Love album. That's her sophomore project. It's really good too. That came out I think 2009 actually, but it's very underrated to me. Um, so yeah, and if you guys ever have like any other ideas of what I could do for you guys, like on the not only on the Patreon, but just even on this channel, like as you guys can see, I'm kind of doing a couple of different things. I started doing the DJ lives on here, and those seem like you guys seem like you really enjoyed those. So I'll still be doing those on here, but it'll just be there will be Patreon only exclusive DJ lives too that I'll probably do a little bit more frequently. Um, yeah, and I'll also upload the first tutorial, the mashup tutorial. I'll upload that onto YouTube so you guys can see what is being offered over on the Patreon. You guys could decide whether or not it's worth it or not. So that's the plan. I mean, yeah, this week has been a little difficult. We had to attend my grandfather's funeral 2 days ago. That was really hard. So it's been hard times, but gotta stay positive, and I'm very grateful to even just be able to have like a creative outlet with you guys. Do you take suggestions? Your mind is vast with matchups. It seems like you come up with the best stuff. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking suggestions if I, I'm trying to decide because I don't want to flood my YouTube channel with a bunch of suggestions. Not that suggestions are a bad thing, they're not. But I do use it as like my personal creative outlet. But I'm thinking of maybe even just making it like a either like a Patreon thing or maybe sometimes I've done requests before. I've done like individual requests for some people. It just depends on how I feel. But I definitely can. Oh, I meant requests. Hi, thank you so much, Akasha. Love that. Yeah, I would take requests during the Yeah, I would definitely would. I'm definitely thinking about doing that more often for sure. Because you guys have incredible minds too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know you guys like to say, we all know how it is with Elliott State. But if offered an opportunity to partner with them, would you take it? Or have you ever been in contact with them? If Aliyah's Estate contacted me, I would be very open minded about it. Um, and I would honestly be grateful because I would want to obviously honor her legacy. And but it would depend on the project. I wouldn't want to do like a puzzle piece like they're trying to do right now. Like it would have to be something like that's actually substantial. It's all right. Don't mind that right now. I'm at my brother's house. um. So yeah, I mean, I would be grateful. Of course, like that's Alia's estate. That's her family. Her family's a part of that. So I would be very blessed. But I would just really hope that it would be done correctly and done right. And so if it was a project that was, in that kind of vein, of course, I would love to be part of it. Absolutely, 100%. But I don't know if they would want me. I don't think they like me. But that's okay. I still love them. It's all love over here. Um, how do y'all feel if any of you guys are on here to answer? How do you guys feel about that puzzle set that they're doing? Because I know that a lot of fans were quite taken aback by that because it's like, why are you guys doing a puzzle piece when the music situation we already know about that, but to me, there's just so many other things they could be doing to like ensure her legacy in creative ways. Like I always said, they could do a legitimate like fashion line inspired by her. She wanted to do. She was in the works of doing her own fashion line with Kadada. They were working on a Japanese inspired fashion line called Dolly Pop. And so I was like, why don't you guys bring that to fruition? I mean, I'm sure Kadada would love to be a part of that. Like, it's going to be 20 years. Like, that would be incredible to like finally make that dream come true. Obviously like a sunglass line. She was known for her sunglasses. Like I just always thought there was more things to do than like a puzzle piece and then slapping the same picture on the same clothes. But I guess that's a conversation for another live, maybe. Because I don't like to say too much on here. I don't want to get in trouble. Because not that I don't want to get in trouble, but I am trying to be positive. It's not shade. See. That's why I can't. I can't talk too much on here. I'm just saying, like whatever. Well, okay. So with Selena, because my brother is actually hold on. He has the hold on. Hey, Amorphous, your later matchups have been glad the band can. Oh, first of all, thank you so very much for the kind words. And yes, thank goodness the band Camp Drama did not affect this channel. What's my sign? I am a Capricorn. I was born December 31st, 1997. Oh, but really quick, I want to show you guys my brother's Selena like magazines and book stuff. See, you see, Miss Quintanilla Perez. The puzzle set more updates on the music. Really, like what are they really? Seriously, exactly. But yeah, so with Selena's legacy, like I know people feel kind of funny about Abraham and all that jazz. Like they feel like he's like using her name. And though that may be the case, I don't think I'm in a position to say whether it is or not. One, I don't know him personally. But I still feel like whatever is happening on that side, there's still a positive effect by that because not only is her legacy still being um, shined onto a new generation, she's still able to gain new fans by that. You know what I mean? Like there's so many little um, Mexican American young little girls that are just now finding out who Selena is, and that's because of well, not only the timeless legacy that she did leave, but the content that they're putting out. So I feel like it's like almost a double edged sword because I could see how it could be a kind of thing of like, all right, you gotta just um keep doing the same thing, keep you might be trying to use her legacy, but I think that can be a positive thing. Like if Aaliyah's family and estate was like that, I wouldn't even be complaining because I'm like, you know what? At least they're doing something. Because at this moment, it's like, come on, what's going on, y'all? Um, so I don't know. It's just disappointing. The puzzle is not enough for Aaliyah's legacy. Why is there no official merch for her t-shirts, hoodies, shades will be on brand? Exactly. See, they had patented this like shade thing and or like this sunglass line thing. It was like patented, and we thought they were doing a sunglass line, and it turned out to be like these virtual sunglasses on that Aaliyah app. I was like, really? So unless they surprise me and actually put the actual sunglass line out, I'm gonna assume that was what it was. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, we'll see what happens with her music. Like, I don't know what to say, but if you want her albums, just ask me. I mean, you can. I have all of them, so just DM me on Twitter or whatever. I can send it to you. I have a Dropbox link, so we don't have to bootleg them off of YouTube. um, yeah. So yeah, I have another Ariana Grande mashup that's probably going to come out tonight. Maybe I mixed Motive with Promiscuous by Timbaland. So you guys may be seeing that soon. I really love to. Ariana has such an incredible voice. Like, okay, here's one thing I do want to bring up a conversation really quick. That's actually a good segue. I did like a year ago, no response. Oh, I'm so sorry. See, now you just clocked me. You just clocked me. If you could do it again, don't. I'm sorry. Sometimes I didn't really check my DMs like that a year ago. Um, but Ariana's voice is so incredibly versatile, and I know everybody like wants her to do like straight up R&B, but I'm the type, and I would love that too. But I'm the type of person like I'm like let the artist make the kind of music they want to make. Like if what Ariana's putting out right now or what she's put out in the past is what is pushing her and makes her happy, then who the hell am I to say what the hell she needs to be doing? I'm not going to say anything, but I do love to take her original work and kind of see what you can transform that into. What was your favorite off of Positions? Nasty. I love Nasty. It's really good. I love that track. Um, I like Nasty and I like Safety Net. I like Safety Net. Those are two really. I really love the whole album. Um, I think it's too early to say if I think it's her best or not. For me personally, or even my favorite, but I think it'll definitely be up there. It's really solid. I saw people complaining that it sounded the same, but I didn't get I didn't get that vibe. I feel like some people only really say that with R&B stuff. Like if there's constant R&B on the album, especially like pop stands, like straight up pop stands. And I'm a pop stand, but I recognize all different types of genres. They'll start to say, this all sounds the same. Every track blends into each other. I'm like, no, they don't. It's just a cohesive record. Do you not want a cohesive album? I don't know. But I really do like Positions. I think it's really, really good. But yeah, I would love to work with Ariana one day. Like that's somebody that is like up there that is on my mind of maybe working with in the future. There's a couple people I want to work with. It's the white pop stand not knowing what R&B is, right? The strings on some of the songs were low key giving me Disney, but that made me laugh. You will blow up. Thank you so much, Devon. I really do appreciate it so much. It's I can't express how much those words mean to me to have you guys feel that way. So thank you. The strings sounded like Disney. I like the strings. I like the strings. I think they're cute. I think they're very Ari. Like the album seems very R&B inspired and infused. Like there's R&B in there. I wouldn't say it's a straight up R&B record. Um, but it just makes it. I look I look like Gryffindor. Oh yeah, because of that. Yeah, that's just what it reminded me of. I'm screaming. I can get that, but like I've always kind of thought of Arya as like Disney-ish, like Disney princess-ish, and in a good way. I think that not only her voice suits that, but you also remember like she has like a Broadway kind of voice, so I feel like that fits her. But you see, like I've been doing a lot of Ariana mashups recently, like a lot of R&B stuff with her. Not because I don't like the original tracks. I love them. If I didn't love them, I wouldn't be meshing them up. Like I have to be fans of the original work first. But I really hella talent. My favorite mix is if you love what you want mix. Chris Reed would snatch some of you. First of all, thank you so very much. And I know, okay, because Rihanna, she saw my documentary that I did, and then she followed me on Twitter. So hopefully that could happen in the future. I would love to work with Rihanna. I tweeted earlier yesterday how I would love to be like a creative uh, music director on a tour. Like I think that would be really incredible. I think I would have a really good ear for like transitions and like really cool like mashup stuff so they could do live. How do you get the acapella or instrumentals? Do you make them? It depends. So if I can, I always search YouTube first. Yeah, she did. It's incredible. That was 2018. So usually I search YouTube first. If it's not on YouTube, then um maybe I'll search Google. But if it's a song that I absolutely know doesn't have an instrumental or an acapella, I usually try to filter it out. I use Isotope RX7. It's a program. Cost an arm and a leg, but I was like, it's worth it because I do a lot of mashups even just for fun. So a lot of this stuff I filter out through there, and I run it through some like different effects and stuff to see if I could bring it out and make it as clear as possible. Instrumentals are more hard to filter out than acapellas, obviously. But if all else fails, I'll use Phonic Mind. Actually, it's a website, and they have a really good algorithm for filtering. So I always use that like as a last resort. Or sometimes Phonic Mind can sound better than Isotope. The cheap app was the decent that I use. I'll definitely check that out too. I have an iPad now, so I can do it. I know most of Anti's instrumental leaked. Yes, see, that's the only thing though, because some of those projects be leaking like 4 years later, and I'm like, who is waiting for that? Like, I wanted that now. um, yeah, I was hyped when Anti's uh, instrumentals leaked. I was really hyped for that, and I'm excited for R9. Apparently, she's shooting a video right now in I think LA. It might be New York. I don't know, but I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be really, really good. I love me some Riri. The app is called Let's Unmix. All right, I'm gonna hold. Let me put that on my. Let's Unmix. Okay, there we go. I got it. I got it down. I'll definitely check that out. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Because it's always good to have a couple of different kinds of uh programs that you can use. Hello, how are you? I hope all is well. If it's another, you better leave Rihanna alone. Okay, she's making her own empire. That's amazing. I know everybody wants music from her, uh, but the music will come. Like I feel like right now, what she's doing is so important, not only for her brand, but for the community that I'm like absolutely okay with waiting because I know when it drops, it's going to be monumental. Of course, I love Don Richard. I've loved her ever since the Danny Kane days. I used to watch Making the Band all the time. It's legit 2 a.m. over here. I should be getting some sleep. Good night and God bless. Thank you so much. You have a great night. All right. Be safe over on the other side. Goodbye. Um. Yeah, I love Dawn. My favorite Dawn Richard song is Frequency. I love Frequency. It's really good. And I was actually I tweeted her before about working with her and she responded, but I don't know why that didn't happen because I would love to produce with her. She's an incredible independent artist. Like she's peak independent. Like she knows everything about what that means to be an independent creative. So I would love to work with her. Mm. Hi, Chrissy. You guys don't know Chrissy Labella is my most frequent collaborator. She's going to blow up one day. She doesn't have any music out yet, but she will. And I promise, when she does, you guys will be the first to know because I will probably be the one to produce it. So, yeah. What was I talking about? Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out the reason why I was getting on here. Oh, yeah, the updates. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that Grammy nominations are on November 24th. So, it's not probably you will be because you are shot shot. Anyway, Grammy nominations are on November 24th. So hopefully that works out. If not, like whatever, like that would just be like a really cool thing. But I'm really happy to see that Division's album is ending up on so many like best of the year list already. Like that's incredible. Like to even just be a part of that project means a lot to me. Um, because my friend Chrissy, she's on this live right now, but she will tell you I kind of manifested that in a way, in the sense that I mean, not only was it a blessing, but we used to sit on the phone for hours and talk about who we wanted to work with and what we wanted to do and our dreams and our goals years later. And this was like maybe not six, five. When did they put that? 4 years ago. I'm gonna say 4 years ago. And um, I told her I was like, I want to work Division. I'm gonna work with Division one day. I'm gonna work with OVO. I'm gonna do it. And lo and behold, it happened. They reached out, and that was just an incredible opportunity. So very happy with that. I'm very happy with the project. So I I want to make sure that you guys know all of what's going on with that. So I'll keep you guys updated about um, like future collaborations because I still should be continuing to work with them in the future. That's the plan. But okay, I think I didn't want to be on here for too long, so I think I'm going to head off. I just want to let you guys know um, because, like I said, the community updates on here were a little bit depressing, but I'm doing really good now. It's November 1st. I'm looking forward to finishing the rest of the year on some, positive type of time. And that my Patreon is live. If you guys want to go support that, it's patreon.com/Damaris Davis. If not, all my stuff will probably be on YouTube anyway for y'all to stream. So I'll probably get on sometime this weekend and do a DJ live, and that'll be that. One day when I'm older, I must be sure to. But thank you so much. That really means a lot. You take care too, guys. I will talk to y'all soon. I love y'all so much. Y'all mean the world to me. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Goodbye.